Well, I think first and foremost, I wanted to secure possession through defensive rebounding. That would be the first. Out of you and help us, chase down some of the had some issues rebounding, missed 3-point shots, and that's one thing. He's got really good speed, especially in the half court. He can start to stop and get places really quickly. So hopefully he can chase. As far as the other part of it, I think that we're a team that really likes to try to focus on deflections, not so much steals. I think he's a guy that can fit some down, so maybe somebody else can clean up that stuff, chase them down. But the collection, I think, with him and Kelly and PG, there's a couple others too, but those three, the length and athleticism they have, then hopefully we can create some tournaments. Yeah.
Nick, one of the big themes of your first 2 years here is players who've come in on one-year deals have said that you've been very inspirational for them and encouraging of them to play their style and their game, and it's been motivational for them. I guess where does your philosophy kind of develop from taking these guys and saying just be you out there?
Yeah, I mean, I think the first part of that is I really need some data to see what they can do. First of all, I never really like to put somebody in a small window or small box and say, only do this and don't try any other stuff. I kind of want to see what they can do and see some things that they can try and all that kind of stuff. Then we may kind of shape and mold their role as we go for a while, right? And then always give them a chance to expand that. That's kind of my thought just in general on anybody. I just think that sometimes there's some guys with a lot more talent than maybe they show because they haven't been given the opportunity to show it. So this time of year, we kind of let it all go a little bit and see what's out there, and then we start, trying to see how it fits our team.
Last year.
I guess I first got to that to you about Jared today.
Yeah, first of all, I continue to really like him. Listen, he's got a really good IQ for the game. His toughness level is up there, man. I mean, he's a scrapper. He really works at the defensive end. He's one of those guys that, too, you're like, man, there's a big pile over there, and he comes out with the ball, and you're like, how did he do that? Well, he's just one of those guys that does it. I don't know how he does it, but he's a guy that's got kind of that knack and nose for that. He's got some toughness. He had a good day today. He really had to work. The vets were picking him up and going at him hard the whole time, which is good, and I thought he handled it. It was not easy out there for him today, but he continued to just keep playing and make plays. Yeah. Yeah.
And when he was here just now, he was talking about how natural it's become for him. What have you observed about that change over the years?
It's a lot better. Again, I think that I remember not maybe this time, but when we first started last year playing games, I was like, oh boy, we got a really long ways to go with this, using his voice and leadership wise. Then I thought he grew really fast, in 6 or 8 weeks. So I think he's assumed more of that. Just again having pre-practice and post-practice, pretty high-level conversations with him about what is happening and what needs to happen and all those things. And then like today, I had a really long talk with him before practice about some things I saw yesterday that I needed to see differently, and he went out there and did them today, right? So that's again just get him to see and understand kind of what the team needs and how he fits into the middle of all that, or up from the middle of all that, right?
Nick, last year you went to Colorado, this year
Yeah.
to the Bahamas. What goes into where you want to be and what you think you get out of bringing a team somewhere other than where you always are?
Yeah, the first thing is we really like to just get out and get away and get on our own, right? That's the big thing. So we found a good spot in Colorado last year. I think the Bahamas had been on the radar for a few years in the organization, and it was the turn to come here, right? And the main thing is can we get away? Can we get a great facility? People are really going to welcome us and give us everything we need, which they're doing here. It's been a great 2 days. I haven't done anything except go back to my room and do stuff. I haven't even walked outside yet. I might before the week's over, but for me, I'm just, I'm here to really get a great week of work in. I think our staff, our organization, everybody can enjoy it, and I just want to focus on getting some work done and having a great camp.
A couple more guys.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm really bad at kind of analyzing all that stuff, like what makeup that exactly wins. Because I do believe there's many roads to the title, there's many paths to the title, and teams are built differently. Like some are younger, some are older, some are taller, some whatever. But I think every coach would tell you that you probably can't have enough two-way wing players. Right, guys that can play both ends, shoot the three, score. Certainly it is very good. Got in a couple situations today. We're playing with some things and got the ball to him, and you can just see like a star level player, right? You can just see it and feel it, and it's just a level above. Like it's pretty cool. So that helps too, as far as having some options in the quarter, end of game. Crunch time of games, like 5 minutes and under, all those kind of things. So, but I've been probably most impressed with the way he looks defensively. Like he's doing things that we want to do that we haven't taught yet. He's really got a good knack for where to be and what to do defensively.
Kelly said yesterday like finally like a veteran. I guess notice that like one of those guys who is back and this is his second year.
Yeah, I think that he has a whole different level of comfort. Right? He seems like he went from about year 2 to 10 to me. Right? Like in the difference in he really knows. Like we really know who he is. He knows who we are. He knows what we're doing. He came back stronger in shape. Like he's focused. He's playing hard. But he just seems like he's more mature and more comfortable, which is really nice. Because I do think we know what we have, and he's really happy to be here. And we're really happy to have him. Okay, thanks everybody.